Alright guys, welcome back to EA Sports PGA Tour. And the last two Korn Ferry Tour events we did sim. I think we went, I can't remember what we got in the first of the, whatever these are called. But we simmed the next one, won that one, and so we have one left which we're going to do all 18. Which we're going to the PGA Tour anyway. There's no way we aren't number one in the rankings. We've won 4 tournaments, so we're going to there. I just wanted to finish off the Korn Ferry, and we're going to Pebble Beach, the Tour Championship. Bailey Turner's in the lead. Right now we got tournament on everything, and then tournament and long with everything right here. We have our new Cobra driver. We got our Cobra irons, our Cobra bag.
And the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From scenic Pebble Beach, it's live first round coverage of the season finale, the Korn Ferry Tour Championship. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A number of folks in contention, including our leader.
Oh yeah, another thing that they supposedly updated. I just say supposedly because I haven't really noticed. I never noticed it, but the club sizes are apparently the correct size. I guess apparently they were really big. Hey, right in the fairway. But yeah, I never noticed.
There's a good start, that one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notably Gay the third.
Driver typically not the textbook play here, but executed to perfection, leaving a short iron for the approach.
Perfect follow through.
This could be a good one.
Should come back. Oh, what a shot.
Straight out of the gate, that's a great iron shot, and close.
5 feet now for birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And that is hopefully a harbinger for the week ahead, as he is very quickly to 1 under par. Moving now to the 507-yard par 5 second, where decisions must be made. Go for the green in 2 and risk losing it in the barranca, or hold back and lay up. Either way, this is a place to score. That one up the right side.
I'm skipping the whole previews because we're gonna see them all on the PGA Tour anyway. So.
Drive here at the second.
All right, wind in our face, but with the and it's uphill, so we'll hit it high and hope it kills the 4-iron. Perfect follow through. Oh yeah, sit down. Still
Say a touch too aggressive.
went through a
Took the
little bit,
flight
but
all the way and
I mean we're
expected
close
the hole.
enough.
It was very ambitious. Look what's happened.
Oh, I think I hit it too hard. No, I didn't. Oh, and that's an eagle.
That's why you leave the wedge in the bag. Perfect roll right there, right to the edge of the fringe, and it's into the
3 under
bottom
through
of the cup
2.
for an eagle.
Second place after 2 holes. I mean, you can't
Here
stop
we are at the
us.
third, severe dog leg left, and I'm just curious how much of that dog leg the big hitters might think about chewing off.
Rich, the game
Hey.
has changed so much. If there's a hint of a breeze behind, I mean, really, have a crack at it with a driver. It's about 350 yards, really, to the front edge of the green.
Oh, this is
But if
3-wood.
not, you've got to negotiate those 3 bunkers on the right side. And, well, depending on what club you want to have to head off the tee, decide which one of those bunkers you want to aim at.
Too far.
Too strong for this hole, eh?
Yes.
Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Oh wow, that went really far. That's a little weird.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And I think you need to start this one just outside the hole to the right.
What?
And let that ball work its way slowly down the
I am
hill.
not listening to her. See? I still missed it a foot left. If I put it where she was, I'd be like 3 feet left. Don't ever read my putts for me.
So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And he'll stay
I'm baffled
at
how that
-3.
flock went so far. I only hit it 0.1%
This is where Pebble
over.
Beach starts to look like Pebble Beach in all its glory and magnificent beauty. It's only 333 yards. Off the tee, you can hit driver. Maybe make an eagle, knock it up on the green. We have seen guys do that. Or you can play it safe.
Okay.
Long iron off the tee. Either way, you're thinking 3 at 4. So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second.
Ooh, underswing. Big time. But it's a good one.
Really,
I will say
credit the
too,
tee
with
shot,
these
'cause that was
sand
huge.
shots
Great
and the
position, but the
flops,
touch, every bit as good. Beautiful
they
shot.
don't look like they're hitting those
Not
shots.
much to that. It
but
is a birdie
I
here
can
at
overlook
4.
that.
And he's going to move to 4 under par.
They look like they're just hitting
one
pitches.
shot off the top spot. Here we are at the first par 3 at Pebble Beach. It's the 189-yard fifth. This was redesigned late last century by the great Jack Nicklaus, who has so much rich history here at Pebble Beach. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
Ooh, and it was.
I mean, this is a clinic in how to play the game. Just keep everything hole high. Give yourself a look for birdie, and that's what he'll have coming up. Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies.
I don't
here
like the
at
way our
4
guy
and
looks, to be
5.
honest. I might have just changed that.
Frank, here we are. Another good scoring opportunity. The dramatic par 5-6.
It's easy to have that view of Stillwater Cove on the right, but that, needless to say, is not the place to go. Those 5 bunkers down the left really determine your strategy off the tee. Plus, you're playing from elevation, nearly 20 yards
Stop.
extra off the tee. So that run
Damn
out
it.
at 360 at the end of the fairway, believe me, that's in play.
Oh, they put us back into the light stuff. Okay. I appreciate it. I don't know why they put us back, but I'm not complaining. Yeah. Not great. We left.
Oh, what a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. That may be a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but
I
talk
didn't
about
even-
aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up.
Never
there.
mind.
Hit the show. Oh, man, the putter is working now. That is back-to-back eagles. A rarity.
It's
in
not
the world of
back-to-back
golf.
Eagles.
Moving on to the 106-yard par 3-7. One of the most beautiful holes in the world. Craggy rocks, blue skies, and the beckoning Pacific beyond. Absolutely breathtaking.
Don't come back too much now. Oh yeah. Hit that little
Tell you
low
what,
60
I've enjoyed
degree.
watching this display all day long. We hear the phrase in football, ball control. It applies to what we've seen here from this player. That is an outstanding display of ball control.
Why can't I do this in those the daily tournaments, weekly tournaments and stuff? I can't do that
We head
there.
now to the 416-yard 8th hole, one of the premier par 4s in golf. Fairway wood or long iron off the tee, giving way to a long approach over the cliffs and a yawning chasm below. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Beautiful
I think with
tee
wind, this
shot,
should be good.
Great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got
That's
bunkers
right.
at the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
Now this for another birdie.
And this is not the place to be. It's a really tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and then just let it drift back to the hole.
Hit a good putt there. Maybe didn't quite break as much as he wanted it to, and it leaks by to the right. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. 2019 U.S. Open number 9 was the hardest hole on the golf course. Frank, give yourself certainly a good crack at 4 by hitting the fairway.
And that's all you wanted to do in 2019. It's fine to say all too, but having to hit the left side of this fairway just to keep it in play, and then once again hit into, I know we say this a lot here, but a very narrow green and a very small green, but this time with a long club.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
See,
Well, when you find
a
your
little
ball
bit
in the
of hill
fairway
wind
at
in
the
the
9th,
face.
you hit a great tee shot, one of the most difficult fairways to hit on the entire golf course, but now it opens up the opportunity to hit a great second.
Ah. Yeah, that lie went so far to the right.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie. Nope.
I was ready to fist bump that one.
Just a tap in there for par at the 9th.
2 pars in a
The
row. This
final
can't be.
accounting of this first side. It's a 27, 8 under par. Starting the backside with a 444-yard par 4 10th, the last in this stretch along Carmel Bay, offering the widest fairway at Pebble, feeding left to right toward the water. This started toward the left side.
Okay, that's fine.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine
What
effort
the hell
off
is
the
that?
tee.
Weird
From a
lighting
bit
on
of
the
a
head there.
downslope here, his second to the par 4.
Overswinging slow. Actually, kind of worked out. A little long.
Good shot.
Did not need the
Safely
overswing.
on the green and a birdie chance.
14 feet to the hole.
Great putt.
That's the way to start the backside. A perfect read. It's a birdie at number 10. And the lead is now 2 here on day 1. Now we come to the 11th hole, and now the golf course heads up and inland, away from the water. Only 370 yards, best to be on the left side of the fairway. That will then open up the approach into what is one of the smaller greens here at Pebble Beach.
Only a
Really
245
starting to
carry.
make a hard game look easy.
That's how
Drive
uphill it
after
is.
drive has been superb, and this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Oh, that bad overswing. I'm getting some really bad overswings.
That's not too bad. Good shot. Inside 20 feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance for birdie.
I would say it breaks a ton at our feet, but not much
Just a couple of feet.
after that.
So that brushed in for par here at 11. And the lead's going to remain 2. First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that is that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Still,
Certainly had enough
that
power,
it was a bad
just
fast, and
didn't
I think I
have any
pulled
touch.
it a little bit. Oh, I hit that really hard. Oh,
Nope, that's going to slide
a
on
little
the
softer,
high
and I
side.
think it was in.
Just a little too much break there.
Oh God. Okay.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Here we are at Pebble's 13th 401-yard par 4 that some consider a bit of a breather on the course. Birdie is definitely a possibility here.
Oh yeah, on the old Tiger Woods games, you can almost drive this green.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway, Iona, this is second.
121 yards is the number we're looking at. Pin front left so he can take dead aim.
Wow. Carried a lot further than I
And a
thought.
good iron shot.
If I
Just
hit it
not
low,
quite
so
as close
the
as what we'd all want to
maybe
finish,
the
but
wind
still.
This one is all about touch and feel
wouldn't
and
do so
creativity.
much,
Coming down that huge
but-
slope, though it is a birdie putt.
But it don't matter when you sink in the putts.
That, what a roll that was. A long one in for birdie. And the lead in this opening round is all the way up to 3. We arrive now at the 582-yard par 5 14th. It is one of the hardest holes on the PGA Tour, year in, year out. This is a bear.
There we go. There's a perfect, but we pulled it.
Trying to work this one left to right. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot
Ooh.
coming up.
Just need to hack that one
And
out.
that's where you need to be.
That's our.
back
I mean,
into
that's
the
our worst
fairway
shot.
on this
Really, was
par
that is
5.
that drive.
Little uphill to this green, Frank.
That's 3 perfects in a row. I was hoping that would, land up there a little further,
And
but
that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
an unfortunate par on the
No
par
issues
5
there.
after
It is a par here at
eagling
14.
the first 2.
And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. Here at the 15th, a good drive, Frank, would be right down the middle. A bad drive would be on 17-mile drive. As scenic as it is, it's not where you want to be, is it? It's out of bounds.
Well, you can't afford to go right. You can't afford to pay for that real estate on the right either. So, yeah, anything down there. And fortunately, it's a downhill tee shot. I know there's sort of 4 bunkers really down the left side. But really, it's the pot bunker that has to be avoided.
So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4.
It's a good spinner right there.
Chance now for another birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. We now begin one of the most beautiful stretches of finishing holes in all of golf. The march to the sea at Pebble Beach, starting with a 400-yard par 4 16th. Key here, carry the island bunker.
I should hope that bunker. Yeah, bunker's barely. Wouldn't even say it's in play.
Beautiful tempo to that swing.
Unfortunately, I think this tree is in play.
In the fairway. He
Yeah.
needs to be mindful of the breeze here as he sets for his second.
I did not mean to overswing that. Yes, I did. I'm so glad I overswung, you know, just like I planned. Unfortunately, it just came back way too much.
That's a good
I needed a
shot.
low
And
draw
importantly
instead of
too,
a high
green
draw.
in regulation, so birdie chance.
Really hit that.
This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now in 15 and 16. From Jack, the 1972 U.S. Open, to Tom Watson, the same championship, 1982. A 182-yard par 3 penultimate hole at Pebble Beach has provided historical drama time after time. This one looks right on point.
Oh, yeah.
Boy, took that one way upstairs, got a lot of air under it, and that allowed it to land softly. That's a nice shot. Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. And he continues to build on this advantage. Sensational here on day one. Frank, you don't need to say a whole lot. 18T, Pebble Beach.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful
Iconic.
finishing hole, Rich. Two of my favorites really are this hole here, just looking at that tee shot, and the 18th at St.
Across
Andrews,
the
because of
states
exactly where you
for
are.
me
But,
all the way.
You know, this hole, when you look at the water there, Stillwater Cove, it's so beautifully framed by the bunkers. And then when you start to look at the tee shot, you start to notice what the designer's done, just leaving the tree there in the middle of the fairway. So the decision is, do I play short, left, or right? And it's not the only tree on the hole too, because that upcoming second shot, you have another tree short right to contend with. But if there's ever a hole you want a birdie to finish, this is the one.
A little right with the fade, but oh, wow.
Really hit that second shot.
Didn't think
on
the 5-iron
putt
was
to
gonna
this
do
par
that.
5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
A good chip, though, and we should birdie it.
Yes, what a finish
14
to the round.
under.
4 consecutive birdies to wrap things up. The quality of
Perfect
golf
round.
today, Frank,
Hey.
absolutely otherworldly. Just
59
birdie
or
after
better.
Birdie
Okay.
after birdie.
Made it look like we were playing a video game.
Shh. You can't. Don't be saying stuff like that. That levels us up. We're at 5 skill points now. We need 2 more to get to the driving. But chapter complete. Exploration. I don't know what that was. But let's go into the second round. We are 17 away from the cut line, so I think we are safe.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the world-famous Pebble Beach Golf Links, live second-round coverage of the Korn Ferry Tour Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader on this Friday is our featured golfer. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further.
Oh yeah.
From well down the fairway, this a bit of a tricky distance for his second.
There's a massive
Okay, that's
underswing with the
acceptable then.
fast. I think the fast actually
12
helped us
feet
with that.
still to go. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he moves to 15 under. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Oh, yeah,
Certainly,
we got it
Rich,
last
off that
time.
back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
When you find yourself in the fairway on the second at Pebble, you have a great opportunity to take advantage of one of the easiest holes on the course.
Well, that one
Not
had
bad.
to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Oh, didn't hit it.
Pretty good read there.
Didn't hit
Definitely
it.
good speed, and it just skips a foot or so by. Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2 to 16 under par. On to the 397-yard par 4 third, where some players drive it over the trees on the left to cut the dogleg, while others play it more conventionally. This one starting up that left side.
Ooh, too much of a draw. Just a little bit though. I thought we were gonna hit a
Fairly
tree, to
decent
be
break.
honest.
Ball managing to finish up in the first cut as opposed to the rough. The only thing really to worry about now is whether the ball spins or not.
Oh god. Okay. I felt a vibration and I was like, oh no. But then I kept going. So I thought it was way overswung. I don't know what
This
that
only about
was.
5 feet for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. He moves to 17 under par. With Stillwater Bay on the right, this is Pebble's picturesque 333-yard par 4 fourth. Tee shot could be anything from long iron to driver, but beware of the 9 bunkers surrounding the fairway and green. I'll tell you, this is shaping up to be some kind of round. Birdies at 1, 2, and 3, and another good tee shot here at the 4th.
Whoops. I want to try this. Oh, I didn't mean to underswing it. Like,
Well, it's
I should have done a practice swing just to
That's about it.
see. Just to see where the, where that ended. Oh my god, almost dunked that one.
Job was made harder by the second shot coming up short, but excellent use of the flop shot and a chance to
That was
escape the
stupid.
par.
We should have easily
Okay,
had
that
4 in a
one
row there.
finished off. It's a par here at 4. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. So here we are, Frank, the 5th hole, the first of the 4 par 3s at Pebble Beach. It doesn't get all the love that some of the others do, but this one has the players' attention. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it certainly does, Rich. Everybody wants to take a picture, you know, down by the 7th, 17th hole, famous par 3. Remember Jack Nicklaus's 1-iron, but believe me, I think this hole is every bit as tough as 17.
Uh-oh.
And now problems there for our leader. That ball into the very thick stuff here off
Why
the
do I
tee.
have to drop this? It's a lateral hazard. I can play from there. I guess they haven't put that into a game yet. So that really sucks. Because you shouldn't have to drop that.
Okay, that one brushed
So that
in
was a
for
bogey that
bogey
shouldn't have
here
been
at
because
the
they
fifth.
haven't implemented lateral hazard
Unfortunately,
like
with big lead
play.
already,
If
very
you hit it
little
into
damage
one, you
done.
just can't play it from
Well,
there.
now Pebble Beach begins to
Which must
really
be
open
why
up with some of the most famous
when
holes
I was in the
world.
rough.
We'll begin with a 498-yard par 5 sixth.
But
Pacific
right there at
Ocean
the
on the
green,
right,
it made
and
me
a row of
drop at
bunkers on the left. Treacherous
at the
is word
Masters.
that comes to mind.
Because if you remember, I was like, it looked like it was bare ground on the par 5, and it made
Now,
me
after the
drop,
big
which
drive,
I
this
could have
a
easily
good
hit.
distance here for a second.
It was
to the
weird.
Par 5.
Hey, but an eagle makes up for it, right?
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there, and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the Par 5.
Break. Just slightly overreading
Just
the big
gonna sneak on
breakers.
by. Okay, well done there. It's a birdie here at the 6th. Will certainly help the cause. Well, this is the one you dreamed about, isn't it? Just a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that tiny green here at the 7th. You and your maker, there's nothing better in the world than to be playing the 7th hole and playing it well here at Pebble Beach.
Oh, hit that slow.
All right, you don't have to catch it on the middle of the face every time. That's on the middle of the dance floor, and a birdie putt coming up. We welcome in Iona Steven. This, a putt for birdie.
There is a sneaky bit of break from left to right on this putt, but don't overdo it.
Boom!
Oh, never a doubt.
We can make
That
those
one
long
was
ones.
tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And he's got it to minus 18. Now to one of the most picturesque par 4s in the world, the 8th hole here at Pebble Beach. Jack Nicklaus, who won the U.S. Open here, called it simply the greatest second shot to a par 4 anywhere in the world.
I pulled it. Fairway though.
Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Aggressive off the tee, ball lucky not to run out of fairway and into the ocean, but now sitting in an ideal spot with access to the green.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Oh, how about the run here?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about all the patches or the stuff that was in the patch. Apparently the hole was too big, and the ball would roll over it, and when it should have either like lift or something, and it would just roll over the hole. And they fixed that. They made the
Yeah,
hole
this stretch 8, 9, 10
smaller.
demands just not just concentration, but really great shots. The tee shot here has to be struck absolutely flush down that left side. And the reason why, if you look closely, is this fairway, just everything moves to the right. So if you sort of
345.
pitch it in the middle of the fairway or the right-hand side of the fairway, it's going to go on the rough and leave you a really difficult second shot. So a great drive here is rewarded.
Oh, overswing and fast. Come back. Oh god.
And a good approach.
So,
shot,
and
just
apparently,
not
if
quite
you
as close as
overswing and
what you
fast, so
want.
that was a
Still
2.2 and a
He ran a
1.4.
long one a
That
moment
means you
ago.
got
This as well
basically
from
a
downtown. Another birdie.
103.6% of your swing. And if you underswing it by 1%, overswing it by, or underswing it and fast it by 1%, then it's level. It should go the right distance, which is interesting. I think it's a pretty decent way to do that. Oh
Oh,
yes.
that one read perfectly. It is a birdie here at the 9th. And the scorecard's looking pretty good after 9 holes. That's a 29 6-under par. Hope you're enjoying this little stroll along Carmel Bay, and the golf is as good as the view. This 10th hole is 444 yards. I would tell you that it is the widest fairway at Pebble Beach. It is. but it doesn't feel that way because of the way it slopes left to right. And if you're not careful, this one can get away from you and head toward that Pacific. Second shot. Good look at the green.
Perfect. A little left though, we tugged it. Ah.
That one was running so hot. Yes, smart
That's
play
right.
from that distance. Just use the putter to make sure you get the line, and this one goes down for a birdie. We head now to the 370-yard par 4 11th, where ideally you'd like to favor the left side of the fairway to open up the approach into one of the smallest greens at Pebble Beach. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
I overswung that on
This could be a good
purpose
one.
because I knew it was going to come back a little bit. Fortunately, it was just
That's
a little bit to
good
the right.
shot. And more importantly, too, a green in regulation, so birdie chance.
Now this for another birdie.
Dang it, man. I
It's gonna scoot
overread
a
those
foot or two by.
every time. I swear, if it's under
He'll finish
25
that
feet,
one off with
I'm going to
no
overread it.
problem. It's in for par, and he'll remain well
If it's
in
over
control of
25,
this tournament.
I'm in the hole, guaranteed.
This 12th hole certainly not as famous as some of the other par 3s here at Pebble Beach, like number 7 or 17. But 12's a good one at 202 yards. Ideally, you want to work this right to left, just a baby draw, and try to get it to land softly because the green tends to be really firm.
Whoa. Whipped that a little bit too much, I think. Yeah. It's good for... I mean, it was okay for
I
distance.
tugged that just
I don't
a
think it was
little
ever
bit.
going to
May have been
stop.
trying to move that from right to left. Pays a little bit of a price.
Man, that just ran forever. You gotta remember when you're in the rough that
This is
it's
a
gonna
9-footer.
run. Damn it. Overread it
We've
again.
seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you think, and that goes on by.
You could have told me that sooner.
So, a
Rich,
tough hole,
you really could
and
have.
it's
That's
in
another
for a
bogey.
at 12. He's going to fall to minus 20.
He's gonna fall to only a
Well, this par 4
9-shot
13th hole
lead.
doesn't show up on a lot of postcards the way, say, the 8th hole would. But Frank, this is a legitimate and challenging par 4, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. 400 yards, but it plays longer than that by virtue of being uphill. But the addition of those 3 bunkers in on the right side have certainly shrunk the width of this fairway. Plus, it still tips from the right side to the left side. And you've got an uphill second shot. So, you know, I've seen everything here. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, you name it.
12. Have you seen that? What a great shot.
No, I don't have my tape measure out, but that looks like, oh, what, 6, 7 feet in there. But that is an excellent approach shot.
Jesus, man. I couldn't have pulled that
Really
any
hate
worse.
to miss from that distance.
My
Well
God.
judged. That is in for par here at 13. He's going to maintain that substantial lead. Well, in the world of professional golf, there are very few legitimate 3-shot par 5s left. This 582-yard par 5 14th at Pebble Beach is one of those holes. It is all you want.
Yeah, good shot.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Oh, perfect follow through. Ah, it's too much.
That second
Or
shot
not
got
enough,
all
I
the way
should
down
say,
by
of a
the
draw.
green, but in the bunker. So we'll have to see what the explosion shot can do from here. Really need a birdie right now.
The hell? Or just a tad bit too much.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Chance now for another birdie.
Ah,
Oh, right by the hole. The longer
Didn't hit
putts,
it.
you don't mind as much. The short ones, they tend to sting. Okay, safely in for his par. And he'll stay.
wow, a
at
level
20
par on the
under.
back nine after going 6 under on the front.
You may have heard of the 17-mile drive near Pebble Beach. It's scenic. It is one you absolutely want to put on your bucket list, but you don't want to get there by chasing a tee shot onto the road. That's what can happen if you blow it way right here at 15. If you do keep it in play, at 393 yards, this 15th hole is absolutely one in which you can make a birdie. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range.
Oh, that perfect backswing, but it was slow. Slow on the follow through.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. This is an 11-foot putt.
Damn it.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. This is a really pretty hole, the par 4 16th. What's the right line here, Frank?
Well, if you want to pick out something in the horizon there, if you look closely down there, the tallest tree in the distance, that's sort of right bang in the middle of the fairway. You will not see your tee shot land and you won't see it run out, but that's the line.
Oh, no. Well. Okay, we got a lucky,
Just keeps
and
motoring
it
right
just
along.
kind of stopped.
Another good tee shot right there.
I thought it was going to be in the heavy.
Second shot
We should be able to go
forthcoming from
right over the
left side of
tree.
this fairway.
Even with a low, but let's put a little bit of a draw on it anyway. Oh, good shot.
That's
The
not
ideal
too
shot
bad.
there
Good
would
shot.
be a
Inside
cut,
20
but
feet, I would imagine. So a good chance, really outside chance.
can't really do it with the tree. Just didn't break.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain right where he is. If you stop for just a moment, it can really hit you where you are and what's happened here. This 17th hole at Pebble Beach, the par 3. Jack with a 1-iron that hit the flagstick in 1972 on his way to winning the U.S. Open Championship. And then a decade later, Tom Watson from just long of the green, chipping in for a birdie to beat Jack Nicklaus.
Not coming back.
Yeah, history
Ah.
made here at the 17th
I think I pushed
hole.
that one a little bit.
Okay, center of the green, good shot. Now this for another birdie.
And this will work right to left, but the slope is going to be the big cause for concern here. Could easily run out 5-10 feet past the hole.
Oh my god, I was gonna say, or make it.
Right over ready.
Why do I
Just
keep
a
pulling these
bit
short
out
putts?
Wide left of the hole.
That's the second time.
That one finished
Aw.
off for bogey here at 17. And he'll fall back to
This
minus
back nine is
19.
doo-doo.
Well, you're not just playing the 18th hole at Pebble Beach, are you? You're taking a moment to soak it all in. Stand on that tee box, look out at the Pacific Ocean, think about what's happened here, who's played this hole, who's made history here, and then you let it rip.
I guess it got the 90% air, but that ball actually went through that tree.
If that hit the green, I think it would have been real close.
And Frank, the views here at the 18th at Pebble get a whole lot better when you knock it on into just like that.
Oh, that second shot's like a banana too. It keeps turning left, and you've got to really pick a definitive line, and that was just absolutely ripped.
A touch more speed, and that would have gone in.
Well, level in the back 9, so a 6 under round. Not quite as good as our 14 under.
Yeah, that's well played.
But
It's
hey.
a birdie at 18. And this is a second straight super round. This one, a 66. So will this be the week that our featured golfer claims that first ever title? Frank, it's looking promising through 36
First ever
holes.
title.
It is.
We have
To
won
just make
4. Idiots. But that's where we're going to end this one. When we come back, we'll be finishing off the Korn Ferry Tour Championship, more than likely winning it. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good day, and I'll see ya. Bye.